obviously I'm not engaged. I'm not planning a wedding. Enters my fitness area literally once, and now I'm the girl with the bell bangles on my wrist. But I remembered I had them, and I was like, hey, what if I just wear them around the house like everybody says to do, and do a little arm circuit? Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Brooke. If you are new here, and we're getting back into the vlogs, back into the flow. It's a really exciting few days. It's actually a pretty full few days. This is like the last moments of chill before I feel like it's a lot of gals on the go, a lot of podcasting. Tomorrow on the podcast, guys, I can't even believe I'm saying this out loud. We're having MEL ROBBINS on the podcast. I am so excited. I've been anxiously anticipating it. I know she's gonna be so awesome, and I feel very versed in Mel, but at the same time, how could you not be nervous? I mean, you're sitting down with one of the most insightful people, I feel like, that's, existing at the same time as you, and you get an hour with her. What do you talk to her about, We're going to talk about the let them theory. We're going to talk about what she's been up to. Beyond that, I'm just procrastinating things that I need to do with this arm workout, watching YouTube videos while I do that. Self-tanned. I tried a new self-tanner. It was an hour express Bondi Sands one. I will go ahead and link it down below, as I do with everything that I mention in my videos. If you ever where's this from? Where's that from? Everything's linked below for your convenience. So go check that out. Sushi from this local spot. I got some cards, birthday cards for Danielle. So excited about this new spot that's coming to the neighborhood. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so good. It's like a whole market, and then they have matcha too. That's gonna be amazing. Taking a break from this video to talk about some deeper things. I've been really in a cycle of comparing myself lately, and I feel like this is something that's probably relatable, or maybe some of you guys have experienced this. I feel like if you're just scrolling on social media or just looking at friends who seem like they have their lives perfectly together, comparison really is the thief of joy. It could seem like you're not doing enough, or somehow falling behind. At least that's how I feel. These are reflections of me. And this really pushes me to think about my mental health, because I can feel myself getting into those spirals, and honestly, it's more of a reflection of me than it is on anybody else. And that's when I know I need to tap in to therapy. So I'm making my therapy appointments. Instead of constantly measuring myself against others, I want to focus on what fills me up, what makes me a better person, and just improving myself. Therapy immensely helps me with this, because I feel like it allows me to think of things differently and reframe. Instead of what I don't have, I've learned to focus once again on what I do have, and the blessings that I have in my life, and how there really is no race, but it could feel like there is one, with friends getting engaged and getting married and stuff. I feel like I'm constantly faced with a lot of pressure, and just people asking me oh my God, when is that gonna be? When you? And I'm my therapist definitely helps me calm down. And that's why I'm very excited to talk about today's sponsor, which is BetterHelp. BetterHelp is on a mission to make starting therapy easier. A therapist can help you see things from these new perspectives, ask the right questions, and just give you positive advice and ways that you could change your life. So thankful, like I said, for my therapist, and I'm so thankful to be able to do frequent therapy sessions. So here's how BetterHelp works. You are just going to fill out a questionnaire. In as little as just a couple days, you'll be matched with a therapist. And if the first one isn't the right fit, no worries, sometimes it takes a minute. You can switch therapists easily at no extra cost. With over 7,000 reviews and a 4.3 rating on Trustpilot, it truly is a platform you could trust. So if you've been thinking about starting therapy, I feel like this is your sign. You could check out my link. It's betterhelp.com/Michio, and using my link gets you 10% off your first month. Taking care of your mental health is a sign of strength, not weakness. And BetterHelp makes getting started so much easier. So once again, that's betterhelp.com/Michio. I'll put the link down below. Thanks to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. It's the first night of Dancing with the Stars for the new season, and I decided I'm gonna watch it. So just put it on. Gonna chill on the couch. I changed. Too lazy to take my weights off my hands, but these pants, guys, I'm really into these new pants that I got. I really think they're really long. I love a long pant. I think I'm into them. I like, as long as it's a really long pant, I can wear them with heels. I like the fit. I feel like they're baggy, but not crazy. All right, I need to watch my show. Now I'm being the world's best girlfriend and picking up Ben from the hospital. He worked a shift today from 3 to 11. And I'm like, I'm still up at 10:30 at night. Like, that's the thing. So, like, yeah, I'll come pick you up. I changed back again. I took off my makeup and I put on eye patches because big recording tomorrow. I want to look as good as possible. I don't know. Do they actually do anything? Probably would do more tomorrow. And I don't know who sent me this bag, but I just think it's the cutest thing ever. It's an LL Bean tote bag, but it has a horse embroidered on it. I'm trying to remember actually, where did I get this from? I think actually, I remember now. It's from Ellen Hildebrand to promote her new book that she came out with her daughter, which I loved. I'll pop it on the screen here. Loved. I got to read it in like January, February, like really early, and it just came out. Highly recommend. I'm gonna go drive, pick up Ben. This outfit is so random. It's very much so not intended for public eyes, except that I am showing you guys, so that's that. Cute. See you tomorrow. Went to the gym and tried to run a mile. Keyword tried. To be fair, I did it on one incline because I was like, I feel like it flat doesn't really count because like outside there's more terrain. I made it like 3/4 of a mile before my heart rate got to like 198 and I was like, I think I might die. So my cardiovascular endurance clearly isn't that great. I could walk on an incline for a long time, but it gets me to run that mile. So I already showed this recipe on TikTok, but this is the current fall drink. Probably gonna change it again in a week, but you know, hyperfixation of the week, hyperfixation coffee drink of the week. Get the maple butter from Trader Joe's. It's literally just maple syrup, like whipped into like a butter. So I take a spoonful of that and put it on the bottom of a mug, just anything that like hot espresso can go into. I do have to use my fingers here, I'm sorry. And then I'm taking salt. I got this from Amazon, but it's just like the Malden salt. I've been doing it with the Bianco Doppio pods. These are like some of my favorite. They're like double espresso and they're like made for milk. People said that this is really good with the maple pod. I got this recipe, or this inspo I guess I should say, from Jordana Daily Schwitz, I think is her username on TikTok. Essentially brewing the hot espresso over the maple butter, and then we'll pour that into milk to make a nice latte. In the meantime, I'm taking my cup with ice, doing a little sea salt in there too, because why not? And then your milk of choice. I kind of want to get whole milk or skim milk next time I'm at the grocery store though. And now we have our hot espresso and the maple butter. So I'm just using the spoon to make sure it's all mixed throughout. Because basically, like if you make it ice, the maple butter does not dissolve well.
I guess this is essentially like a maple syrup latte, but for some reason the maple butter just is really good. I'm sure it tastes the same as maple syrup.
That looks bomb. I think it needs maybe a little bit more ice. I didn't allow the espresso to cool at all because we don't have the time today. But I'm proud of myself. I got my workout done before 8:45. It's a big accomplishment for me. I know people who work corporate jobs are like, welcome to the real world, but to be fair, I go to bed very late. So last night I went to bed at like midnight, maybe a little after. Probably not enough sleep, but really, really good. Not too sweet. It's really mixed throughout. Good job, Brooke. Cheers, guys. Let me know if you try this. They probably sell it other places, but Trader Joe's. I really didn't go too crazy on the fall treats this year from Trader Joe's because trying to be mindful, but like I can't resist some of the maple syrup things, you know? Somehow pulled it together and I'm ahead of schedule, which is really nice. A bit nervous, a bit anxious, but it's like good things. I just watched Alex Earl say what a privilege it is to feel nervous to do something. That actually reshaped a lot of my mindset around this, but we're recording with MEL Robbins today. This is my outfit, and if you don't like it, you can leave. It's rented from Fashion Pass, but it's from Faithful, the label. It's like a set, and I got a blowout, and I did my makeup full beat. Tan is tanning. I'm just excited, guys. Well, excited and nervous. This is really the big plan for the day. You ever have those things that you're so like, I don't know if we want to call it anxious, but like, it's so big that you have it in your calendar and you're like, oh my gosh, that's the big thing of the day. Like I can't even picture life after I do that big thing. I'm gonna feel so accomplished. I'm gonna feel so proud of myself. Okay, and I'm wearing white heels. I could have done like darker accessories, but I feel like with the heels also I think it looks a lot better. Let's go interview MEL Robbins. Also the tan looks great. I think it's definitely tan, but it's like appropriate.
Hi, how are you? So nice to meet you in person. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh yeah, so
Now we're gonna start writing. All right, we have the most special guest of the day today.
yeah, you too. You can get worked up.
Oh yeah,
You can get stressed out.
Yeah.
You can get frustrated and disappointed. You can be judgy.
And if that feels great, do it.
Yeah, but it doesn't usually.
No, and it also doesn't work.
I don't love that. Goodbye. Kisses.
I just got back from Bodyrok and it reminded me to talk to you guys about it because I feel like I haven't really like shared a lot about like what workouts I'm doing lately, and that's because it's been honestly like a very healthy mix. I feel like I'm trying to do like some cardio in the gym, going for walks, but really like the most consistent thing I feel like in my workout routine has been Bodyrok, and I've been going for a few months now, but it still humbles me. It still humbles me every time. It is such a good workout. It's on a Megaformer. I've tried other Megaformer like type workouts, and this one is just like, I like it the best. At this moment, I have to say like I'm a Bodyrok girl. The music is exactly what I like. So if you're into my type of music, you know, house, like the most popular EDM, the class is 40 minutes and it moves really quickly, but like you're working the whole time. Like there's not like a ton of breaks and stuff. Like you could take breaks at your own pace. But I really like it because I feel like I don't even have time to like think about the next move. I'm just kind of like moving, and then by the time you know it, it's over. Today's class was 6 packs and backs. They do like themed classes, but it really is full body every time. But because like we still did obliques and we still did like glutes and arms and stuff, even though it was 6 packs and backs. Like you still like, I feel like I hit every part, but like maybe there's just like more of an emphasis. So when I shared that I was like going to and loving Bodyrok so much, I was like engaging with them on Instagram, and they reached out. They were like, Brooke, we've got to hook up your audience with like a code. To be completely honest, this is like a very, very good deal. So if you've been like wanting to try Bodyrok, I know that they have a bunch of locations. I just want to share this with you because like I'm passionate about it. It's hard for me to find workouts that I truly like and like am motivated to go to. And it's not like, oh, I have to like drag my butt there. Like this is one that I'm like, oh, I get to do Bodyrok today. I also feel like I get like a good sweat every time, but like my heart rate doesn't go like crazy. I'm definitely like sweating, but like it's manageable. But I also like always sweat, so that's on me. I just feel like it's like a really good workout. My muscles get like really fatigued. You know, I get the shakes, which we know is good, and I wake up sore. Like I just feel very like proud of myself and very accomplished every time. So like I said, they wanted to hook you up. So if you get the Bodyrok app, under like the buy section, you'll see a list of options. Click Rock Group 1 session. It's like the $36 option, but I have a code for you guys. It's BROOKEROKS. I'll put it on the screen. BROOKEROKS. So after you add that to your cart, then you put that in at checkout. That code's going to get new and returning Bodyrok clients, customers, a free class on them. We love that. So if you've been already, you want to get back to it, I mean, I say, why not take a free class? And this is valid in their Chicago, New York, and San Francisco locations. In New York alone, I think that there's a ton of studios. That's that. Let me know if you guys use the code. I am going to shower now because actually in like an hour and a half or so, my mom and dad are coming here. My dad is going to help me out with some stuff around the apartment, and my mom is actually coming on the podcast today. We're doing an episode with Danielle's mom and my mom, and obviously Danielle. We're really excited about that. We've been wanting to get both of the moms in one room for a while now, so really pumped. And then I have like a full afternoon of like events and stuff, which I'm excited about. I have an Apple event, and then I'm going to like this restaurant thing over here in Brooklyn. So yeah, I'm busy. What can I say? I tried to preserve my blowout by putting this headband on. I don't know if I actually did. I think I might have, because I feel like it absorbed the sweat. Maybe.
3, 2, 1.
Go moms! What a great episode.
Oh, yay.
We just had 2 big episodes and
Did you show them? Did they know?
no, I
Tell me
didn't even
the
show
best
it.
gift
I didn't want to spoil it. Go to Danielle's channel.
Yeah.
Part 2.
Or on Kelsey go, I don't really know. It's gonna be something.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh.
Stir fry, automatic salad.
I want to show you guys the massive improvement. My dad is a true king. He put in this shelf up here. So he did the shelf essentially at home on Long Island and then came here and installed it yesterday. It really just creates so much more space. We had our suitcases like on the floor of a closet, but now we can tuck them up. I don't think that the filters are gonna stay up there or even that collapsible laundry basket. I think that those will probably come down, but it was just like temporary to throw it up there, but I just, oh my God, that is amazing. This also saved a lot of space. So it's like a laundry closet. Basically, when you first enter my apartment, it's just right here. And yeah, it definitely like has tall ceilings. I feel like all of the closets in this apartment, because the ceilings in the apartment are quite tall. So I'm like, why are we not like using that space, the vertical space? And then on the back of the door, I have this from Container Store, which I love so much. Fits like a lot of just random things, like I've sweat towels and things on the bottom, laundry supplies, like my steamer, just like random household essentials really. And yeah, we're gonna do some reorganizing, but I'm just so thankful for my dad. Even when I moved into the place, I was like, oh, eventually we'll put a shelf up there. And you know, a year later it is done, but I am just so grateful. And now it is Friday. Oh yeah, and today is a crazy, crazy cool day. I've just been having a lot of crazy cool days. I feel so grateful. But I need to run to Trader Joe's and pick up a few things, so let's go. My second maple butter latte of the day. I didn't finish the first one, to be fair, but like, I'm addicted. So obviously I'm not engaged. Not planning a wedding. But this is the Gabby George Bridal Arm Series. I just saw a bunch of people doing this on TikTok and I was like, you know, I love a little challenge. I love a little like, you do it for 5 minutes every day sort of thing. And so I was like, hey, I have the ball bangles. I think you guys saw me in the beginning of the video doing a little arm thing. I don't know, I've also just been like wearing them because I'm like, I literally own these. Here's to me using them. Bridal Arm Series Day 4, you can find it on TikTok. And she just has these free like 5-minute videos. She's also really big on like improving your posture, which is something that I'm actively working on, and not just like arching my back, like trying to improve my posture, but like being aware of like, I guess like tucking my core in and like my tailbone, because I never really was like aware of that. So shout out to Gabby George. She really did something here, and now I'm like obsessed with following her. She's a great follow.
You are 5 minutes away from feeling infinitely better. So go ahead and make your way to stand, and we're gonna get started.
We're gonna start in a goalpost here, so your arms are in that 90-degree angle, squeezing that shoulder blade back and then lift. So we're ripping off the Band-Aid, getting right into it. Squeeze and lift.
I really want to get the Bala like weights, but in the meantime, I'm literally using a
Any
candle.
momentum.
The whole idea is that this is a
Hold
free
it here,
workout.
find a pulse. Shoulder press down to that bicep curl. Upper body should stay still. So actually, the less movement you're doing, the more consistent you can be.
All right, you guys are gonna be like just another day in the random chronicles of Brooke Miccio, but it really is. John Summit is having a run with Lululemon. I knew about this all week. I like had to sign an NDA and everything. And it's like not an influencer event, like it's open to the public. First 400 people in line today got this outfit. There's like a men's version of it too. This wristband, which gets you in. So basically what I think it's gonna be is, it's a mile run. Now you guys know I don't run, so it's gonna be really interesting for me. Mile run, and then we get, I think he's gonna do like a small DJ set. I don't even have a +1. I don't know anybody going, so it's just me. It says, let's run this, and it tells you where to meet. Let's head over there. It's so crazy. On the Highline running. Right there. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. That was so random. Just New York things. It's sick.